Where are you from?
Currently, I live in Chino.
Yep.
Born and raised in the San Gabriel Valley, which is LA County.
LA.
Yeah, LA County. Quick little bio, single, raised by a single mother, 5 total siblings. I'm the oldest.
I was also raised by a single mother.
Okay. Shout out to single moms.
Straight up.
Yeah. And, a little bit of a rough neighborhood, a little bit of a rough upbringing. And I was telling my girl this too. I was like, I never really talk about being on government assistance. I was on government assistance, Section 8, food stamps, right? So
We were broke.
we were broke. So nobody taught me anything about business. Nobody taught me anything about money. That was all self-taught. And as the oldest of 5 siblings, you have to grow up kind of quick. You have to become the leader. And I had a son pretty early. I was 18 years old. I had my son. Best thing ever happened. Caused me to grow up really, really fast.
Sure.
Graduated traditionally from high school. First one in my family to graduate the real way, where you actually walk with a cap and gown.
Congrats, man.
Thank you, appreciate that. And that was a big accomplishment for my mom, because she went to a continuation school. So most of my family members graduated from continuation. So not a big, on the grand scheme of things, not a big accomplishment, but it was to our family. And then went to college for a little bit. Realized this is not for me, needed to get out of that and quit my 9 to 5. And so I became an insurance agent in 2004.
Okay. What type of insurance?
Life insurance.
Okay.
So
Heard that's a tough racket.
I didn't know any better. And I was just super hungry. I was starving. I didn't want to continue the cycle of my family. I needed to break the cycle.
Yeah.
And the insurance business was really, really good to me. I worked for 2 total companies in a decade. First company was Aflac, which a lot of people know about. Sold a ton of insurance, and then pivoted to another company where I became top 5 in the nation.
Nice.
In that company. 6 figures, all that good stuff, all the accolades. I became a sales manager, and then eventually I said, hey, you know what? I want more autonomy. I want to own my own thing. I want unlimited opportunity. And so I pivoted in 2013 to real estate in a very, in my opinion, the best kept secret in real estate, very super niche part of real estate called surplus funds.
Okay, we're going to get into that. So, Unexa is the name of the company, right?
That's my company, yes.
Unexa
Group.
Unexa Group.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's stay on topic here on the pod. Thank you for sharing, bro. You have a lot of similarities, I think, to my life. We had a continuation school out here called Chaparral.
Okay.
I also graduated from, high school, Granite Hills out in East County. But, that was where kind of the kids who weren't doing so well always went to. I actually haven't done the research and kind of looked into what that was, but it kind of just meant they gave you a lot of chances and you weren't taking the chances.
Yeah.
I always kind of stood up, stayed on the line.
Okay.
When they were like, hey, you can't do that anymore. It was cool because my VP was also my football coach. So
Okay.
I learned pretty early, you know what I mean?
Definitely.
Friends matter in life. All right, so let's talk about your favorite mantra in real estate. Do you have one?
So here's my favorite thing. And the reason why real estate is so special is real estate is the everything game. Like right now, we're sitting in real estate. As soon as I walk outside of this building, I'm stepping on to real estate.
Yeah.
When I drive home, I'm driving on real estate. When I get there, I'm in real estate. So real estate is the everything business. So it's not a bad business to be in. And that's kind of how I look at it. It's the everything business. So, right, there's a lot of businesses you can get to. There's a lot of vehicles that'll get you to the destination, but by far, this is probably the most exciting, the most profitable, the most proven paths to wealth in the world, I think.
So if we could break that down into one quote, it would be, I love real estate. It's the everything business.
I love So real estate is the everything business.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Okay, then let's get into focus. We didn't talk about what you do for fun. What do you do for fun? Obviously travel.
We travel. I haven't traveled in a bit just because, small business, you wear a lot of hats. We haven't traveled really in a long flight in a while. But yeah, traveling is definitely one of my hobbies. It's definitely.
You really don't like to fly.
I just don't like to fly. You know,
Is it the time spent? Is it the lack of control because you're in a small plane? It could go down and crash and die.
I try not to think about that.
Yeah,
I think it's more
when you
like
fly over the Pacific Ocean, if that thing goes down, there's no chance.
there's
bro.
no chance. Yeah, it's an uncontrollable.
Tom Cruise is making movies, bro. It's not real.
Yeah, so you know, for me, I think it's more of just like the confined space, the small seats. I'm a very fidgety person.
Yeah.
When I work, I stand up. You know, I got a stand-up desk, I got a treadmill, and so just sitting there, like I could never be a driver. Like if that was the only career, I don't know what I would do.
Not the jam for you.
I hate sitting.
Yeah.
For anything longer than like an hour, everything starts hurting, dude. Like my back hurts, my ass hurts.
I'm similar. I gotta be moving
So-
too. I'm on the phone. Usually, I'm a pacer. So
Okay.
like I'm like just my cell phone. I'm normally pacing when I'm on the
I'm
phone.
burning calories all the time. I'm like moving.
Got it,
shaking
bro.
my leg.
Got
So,
it.
Yeah, that's the thing with flying. But I like lifting. I work
exercise?
out. Exercise is one of my hobbies. One of my things I do for fun. And then she and I were foodies.
Okay.
So we love to go out to nice dinners.
Nice.
Nobu, Mastro's, you know, Morton's, sushi spots, steakhouses. That's why I asked you earlier off the pod about Mama's Fish House.
Yes.
I heard a lot of good things about it, and it's like one of those must-do.
I'm not a seafood guy, and like I told you, I'm not really the kind of guy that's gonna like try to pull a favor to get into a restaurant. Like it's just not my thing.
Yeah.
I like value to me, which could be a hole in the wall, best food, best service. Like the best restaurant I've ever ate at actually was in Jordan, like the country of Jordan.
Okay.
Like they treat you like family. They bring you just the best food, so much of it. And like I think sometimes for me, you know, white tablecloth can be a little stuffy. And then I feel like I have to act a certain way.
Yeah.
And I have to be relaxed, dude. So like it's just not for me, but I get it. Some people love it. They love it. They like drinking wine. They like being, you know, they like being in that environment. And it's cool, bro.
It's a good
strokes.
scheme. It's a good scheme for the restaurants, right? Like white glove, now you gotta pay more.
It's the thing.
We went to Puestos right here down the street. The tacos are $16 a taco, man. That's
The Puestos is pretty fire though.
it's so fire.
Fire, dude.
But $16, you can get steak for that, dude. Like,
It's true.
yeah, we might have to add that to our portfolio.